What am I supposed to do now? My name is Yukio Hirasawa, 25 years old. I am the heir to the long-established hotel that was founded in the Edo time period, called the Hirasawa Hotel, located in a famous resort town. My parents were running the business until just recently, but suddenly, they were both taken away in a car accident. Suddenly, I had to take over as the owner of the hotel, but... Yesterday and today, we had 0 guests?
That's right.
All of our customers and employees have been taken over there.
The Hirasawa Hotel was caught in a predicament, and the reason for that was because of a new theme park luxury resort that was built called Yokodori Resort. The Yokodori Resort, of course, had hot springs and pools, but they also had buffet-style meals, and it was extremely popular amongst families and young people. And the existence of it was completely overtaking the business of a small, rusted hotel like ours. On top of that, as if to rub salt in the wound, a lot of our regular customers as well as even our employees left us and went there. All that was left was the resort manager that has been working there for generations named Miss Hirano, and the head chef Mr. Toda. I'm way too underqualified for this. Can I really close it down that easily? This is a hotel that my sisters have protected from generation to generation. It felt like it was impossible. But I also didn't want to give up yet, and I was pushed to the edge of this dilemma. At that time,
I apologize for not making a reservation, but please, just for one night, is there any way?
We don't accept guests like you here at this resort, who are unrepresentable and unclean.
oh no, it's that guy. This guy was Suro Yokodori. He was the heir to Yokodori Resort, but it was his hobby to place value on his customers. And he was an unpleasant guy. And he was also the person responsible for trying to stomp out our hotel that was the smallest in this resort town. How can he say that to such a kind-looking old lady? I can't forgive him. I tried to avoid Suro as much as I could, but now wasn't the time for that. I immediately ran over to the elderly lady on the ground.
Go home, old hag.
But
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
thank you, I just fell over a little bit and I just wanted to rest before I leave, but...
Well, then, would you like to stay at our place? You don't need to pay anything.
But I would feel terrible.
We have to help each other in times of need. We are a small hotel, but we have delicious local food, and an outdoor bath with a beautiful view as our pride.
Hey, tell me the name of your hotel.
It's called the Hirasawa Hotel. Oh, my name is Yukio Hirasawa. I'm the owner. Please, make yourself at home, and relax after your body's been through a long journey.
My, I didn't know it was still around. My name is Yone. I can't believe that I'll get to enjoy these baths for the first time in so many years.
When we got back to the hotel, I explained the situation to Mr. Toto and Miss Hirano, and they warmly welcomed Miss Yone. While Miss Yone was relaxing in the hot springs, we prepared her room as well, as a few traditional treats, and completed creating an environment that she could enjoy. Mr. Toto was busy preparing a delicious, nutritious meal full of local dishes using the plenty of fresh vegetables. And then, 1 hour later...
It's delicious. I can feel my strength coming back with every bite.
It's an honor to hear your compliments. All of these ingredients are freshly sourced locally.
It's nice to see that this place hasn't changed.
Are you familiar with our hotel?
Yes, actually, when I was in high school, I stayed here on a school trip, but the view from the outdoor bath and cooking here, I was never able to forget them. You know, when I was a student, I stayed here many times. Oh my, thank you very much for your kind words. When I became a working adult, I became so busy that I wasn't able to come, and that's a disappointment. And the reason why I came to Resort Town this trip was to find this place, but I just couldn't find it this time.
I can imagine. Compared to what this town used to be, it looks completely different now.
But I'm so glad I found it. Do you mind if I come again?
About that, it actually might be a little difficult.
Oh dear, why is that?
The three of us then explained what happened with my parents, and how all of our customers and employees have been stolen by Suro's resort.
That's disappointing. The view from the outdoor bath here is so relaxing, and more than anything, it's a hotel with the most history of this town.
But I suppose we haven't been able to keep up with the changing times.
But are you okay with that? I'm sure you don't want to let go of something that your ancestors have protected from generations to generations.
Well, of course. I don't want this place to end in my generation like this. But what can I do?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, everybody, would you please allow me to help you?
What?
It would be a waste to lose an incredible hotel like this. And actually, my granddaughter also really loves this place.
Are you sure about this?
Of course, if anything, I want to ask you to let me. What do you say?
Well then, yes, please. Thank you very much. To be honest, I was wondering what kind of person Miss Yone was, but I was just thankful that she was going to help us. And then, a few days later... Is this a joke? Isn't this person...
Long time no see, Mr. Yukito. I heard a story from my grandmother. Please give me the opportunity to make this hotel flourish.
What? This person was Miss Mio Ashino. She was 2 years older than me, and she was a regular customer that would come to stay with us at least once a year. I can't believe that Miss Mio was Miss Yone's granddaughter.
Wow! It's the real goddess of the hotel, Hirasawa!
Are you really sure this is okay?
Yes, I used to work in the advertising for travel companies, so I think I should be able to be use of you for this hotel that has the most history in this entire resort town. Please let me work.
I can't believe you feel that way about us. We're so happy.
Let's work hard together from now on.
Well then, now that that's decided, we're going to have a feast to celebrate.
We were grateful for the goddess that appeared amidst the darkness, and to celebrate, we had a grand feast that evening. And starting the next day, the Hirasawa Hotel revival project began.
Hey, Mr. Yukio. Why don't you make a website for this hotel?
Well, I'm not really good at those types of things.
Well then, why don't we make it together now? These days, a lot of customers look online to book their vacations.
That's true, and maybe they'll have more trust in us too.
Dishes that uses local fare and an outdoor bath with a show-stopping view. If we take photos in accordance to that, I think it'll make customers stop and have a look.
That's a great idea. Oh, yeah, would it be okay if we put this on there? Actually, the person who first dug into this area and struck the natural hot springs was my very own ancestor. That ancestor came back day after day after day to continue digging the hot spring. And finally, it became something that could heal people's hearts and bodies. The story goes that regardless of the weather, he worked tirelessly day in and day out. And the town people were so moved by his passion that little by little, they got their motivation back. And that was how this village developed into a prosperous resort town. It really is unbelievable. But I really admire that ancestor of mine.
But, Mr. Yukito,
And I really want people to know how big of an influence my ancestors' determination had on the development of this resort town.
You should definitely put that on the website.
Miss Mio?
Because that became the starting point of this hotel and the resort town. Maybe, just maybe, we might grab the interest of people who love history and are maniac about hot springs. And also, to continue to tell history, it's also how you can continue on the legacy for your parents and your ancestors.
What?
Mr. Yukito, right now you have that baton. Let's tell many people of the history, the culture, and the legend of this hotel. I know they will definitely love it.
You're right. I definitely won't drop that baton no matter what. From there, under the guidance of Miss Mio, we took photos of the outdoor bath and the beautiful dishes and put them on the website. We also uploaded photos of how it looks different according to the 4 seasons, as well as the dishes that use local seasonal ingredients, and we waited to see the response from customers. And then, we also told the story of my ancestor that was the foundation of this resort town. And we weave the history of this hotel into that story. After that, we also included a reservation system.
Welcome!
Wow, what a beautiful hotel! It has even more taste than in the photos. I must say, it shows that this has been protected from the generation of your ancestors.
It's an honor to have your compliment, ma'am. Well then, please, allow me to show you to your room. In 1 month, we already have a lot more customers. And this is all thanks to everything you taught us, Miss Mio.
Thank you very much. But you know this hotel is still standing because of your determination, Mr. Yukio?
Do you think so?
Of course. That's why you need to have more confidence, okay?
Miss Mio? My head?
I'm sorry. I got carried away.
No, please. I don't mind.
I have a little brother that's a lot younger than me, and I pet him on the head a lot. You kind of remind me of my little brother.
It's okay. If anything, I was pretty happy about it. It made me remember my mom and my dad a little bit. My mom used to do the same thing to me a lot.
I didn't know that.
But I can't be spoiled and childish like that forever. I still need to work even harder.
Not at all, Mr. Yukio. You're always working very hard.
What?
You always have a smile on your face and you say thank you to us, don't you? There are many customers who are drawn to that warm personality of yours.
But I am only relying on all of you. I can't face anybody like this.
But your ancestors didn't make this town develop all by himself, you know. He had the support of all kinds of people, and I think that's why he was able to succeed. So please, rely on us more. We are on the same team to support this hotel and this town together.
That just gave me a lot of energy. I'm glad I was able to talk to you, Miss Mio. Thank you very much.
Not at all. We have a lot of reservations tomorrow as well. So let's put our best foot forward.
Yes. From there, as a new challenge, we started running campaigns limited to our regular customers. And we also started offering seasonal one-day plans as well. And then, perhaps that paid off, because we became even more popular with foreign tourists and young people. And these days, we become popular regardless of age or gender. Little by little, we started to get the energy of what this hotel used to be. And the best reward was that we succeeded in drawing more staff as well. Everything seemed to be going smoothly, but then one day, it suddenly fell apart. Wait a minute, please! What do you mean you're going to quit?
But not so suddenly, please. Tomorrow we have a large group of guests.
To our disbelief, more than half of those employees suddenly disappeared from this hotel.
What on earth are we supposed to do? With so few of us, there's no way that we're going to be able to attend tomorrow's large group party.
What were they so unsatisfied about? Even when I asked them why, they all looked away and refused to answer.
I'm going to try to contact the other hotels and explain the situation. I'm gonna collect as many people as I can that can help. That was the situation. So we split up and tried to go around to any places we could to get help, but...
Oh my, if it isn't the Hirasawa Hotel. You seem like you're in quite the panic.
Ugh, Suro.
Of course you are, because if everybody quits at once, anybody would panic.
Huh? But how do you know about that?
Who knows? Rumors like that were very quickly to come into the ears when we're in the same industry, you know. But good luck to you, Mr. Rundown Hotel.
To be honest, I felt an unsettling air about Suro's attitude, but now wasn't the time to worry about that. 1 hour later... Thank you very much. How can we possibly thank you when you're all so busy?
Not at all! We are all part of the same team to support this resort town.
I'm so happy. I didn't know that there would be people who'd be willing to help. However, even though we went all around to different hotels, we were only able to gather 5 people. Although right now was the period for tourism, and everybody had their hands full, so it couldn't be helped, but... To be honest, even with this number of people, we don't have enough hands.
You're right. In order to look after 50 people, we're going to need more support and staff.
We can't bother anybody else any more than this. What should we do?
At this point, let me use my secret weapon.
Secret weapon? What's that?
Wait a minute, okay? This is an emergency situation. Oh, hello? It's me, Mio. Actually, this, and that, and...
The next day.
We're here to help!
What? Missione, you have so many people! What happened was that Missione's best friend owned a resort in the city, but because they were going under renovation, they just went into a break. All of the staff are going to be placed on a long-term break as well, but she was able to gather all of them. And because Missione was a regular at the resort, she was very familiar with the managers and the staff, and they were happy to help her.
Well, anything that Miss Yone needs or asks of us, we would be happy to help. And plus, even if it may be far, it doesn't change our shared feelings of wanting to make the guest happy.
You all came from so far away. I truly can't thank you enough.
Grandma, everybody, thank you so much.
Oh dear, save the tears for later. Well then, let's go and give the guests that are here now and the group that's about to arrive the best hospitality.
Alright, now that's decided, it's time to get to preparing.
From there, we all put our hands together and went around taking care of all the guests. It was our first time handling a large group reservation of 50 people, and so there were a couple times we hit a few bumps. But because we had enough people to help, it went smoothly. Wow, everybody is amazing. I think we can do this. However, immediately after that,
This has to be a joke, right? I thought that it was definitely going to be a hurricane of desperate cries. After having the entire staff stolen from them, why do they all look so happy?
ugh,
Shoot! Yikes, he's glaring at me? Run away!
whoa there, why are you running away? Mr. Yokodori?
I'm not running away. I haven't done anything strange or weird.
Interesting. Which means that you must know something, and there's something suspicious in there.
I said there isn't.
Anyway, why don't we go over there and have a nice long chat about it?
No!
Well then, about the incident regarding our entire staff disappearing, are we correct that you were the person behind it?
Who knows? What could you possibly be talking about?
Don't play dumb. We already have a pretty good idea on what's been going on, you know.
Damn it! Yeah, you're right. I'm the one that did it.
As it turns out, Suro had promised the staff that he would hire them at double the salary of our place, and the majority of them were drawn to that. What an outrageous guy! Although the staff are also partly blamed for betraying us.
You're the worst. What's the reason that you would go so far to try to put our leg like that? Based on your answer, we're not gonna let you get away with this for nothing.
Because I don't care who you think you are, just because you're a hotel of history or whatever. But you're completely run down, and yet you're somehow busier than us? And I can't stand that. Who do you think you are?
For such a pathetic reason, you're causing troubles to someone else's hotel? You think you're going to be forgiven easily for that?
You're from that day.
Why, hello, I'm the old hag that you coldly kicked out of the resort previously. I will be reporting this incident to your parents and partners of the resorts.
Huh? Come on, stop that. If they find out about this, then I'm going to be kicked out.
Interesting. So that means you have the self-realizations that you've done something bad? In that case, I can't forgive you even more.
If you don't want this, then you shouldn't have done something so awful in the first place.
Stop it, please.
Today was exhausting.
A lot happened today, didn't it? Great work, though.
I'm just glad that the group party was a success. All of this and that are all thanks to you, Miss Mio.
Mr. Yukio, I told you this before, didn't I? That this is also thanks to your skills and that's why it's a success. You're just as amazing, and I think your ancestor would be so proud of you.
I guess I still don't stand a chance against you, Miss Mio. After that, Suro was quickly cut off by his parents and he was dragged out of his position as the CEO of the resort. I heard he's wandering aimlessly now, but he did it all to himself. All of the employees who left us for him ended up quitting out of guilt. On the other hand, as for us... it's delicious! And this is why Mr. Toto's staff meals are simply the best. My chopsticks won't stop. Oh, Miss Mio? You not have an appetite?
Ever since I came here, every day has been so much fun. Working with you, Mr. Yukio, and eating staff meals together like this.
I also feel the same way, Miss Mio. Let's continue to work together to keep growing this hotel.
More and more, I want to get closer to you, Mr. Yukio.
What?
There's something I have to tell you.
And it turns out that perhaps my ancestors had a few more blessings for me.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.